Good morning, everyone. So, a little bit of an interesting, I guess this would be like my first look, and hopefully joining you guys with me would be the first look as well. So, yeah, got the keys this morning to a freshly arrived 2025 Tucson. So far, first impressions, other than being incredibly dirty from being just delivered, it's actually pretty nice. I like the changes now on the back end. The badge is kind of ghosted into the glass here. Kind of see it, get that cleaned up. So interesting little refresh on the design. So I am liking that. A little bit more aggressive front end styling here. So instead of having the 5 lights, it's gone down to the 4 lights. So that's pretty interesting. I'm kind of liking that. A little bit more aggressive too on just the headlight area. Let's do a little walk over to look at a 24. I have a 24 and a 25 kind of lined up right next to each other. I'm sure if you guys are interested in the Tucsons, you've probably seen the 24 quite a bit, but we have this one here that just came in for a customer. It's a 2024 plug-in hybrid. But so let's look at that front end. So front end here, the headlight area there, not quite as sharp looking, we'll say. I still love the 24s, don't get me wrong. And then the headlights, they have that 5 waterfall look, or kind of that, the little pointy front end. And then we actually did get another 2025 in here as well. A little bit different styling on the wheels, but let's jump right back onto it here. So in comparison, we have that 4 daytime running light look, and then a little bit more aggressive on the headlights there. So really nice redesign. But more importantly, as far as the exterior, not too big of a change. Subtle, but super effective in my opinion, just to give it a nice little revamp. The big thing that I'm looking forward to seeing is getting into this car and actually checking out the interior layout. Been excited for this. I've seen a bunch of the posts from other auto manufacturers, or sorry, other vloggers, I guess you would say. Get that. Oh, nice redesign too on the handle there, with now the new key, as well as the touch area for the unlock. Ooh, sorry, flopping you guys all over the place here. All right, let's got her opened up here. So this is my first look. Not gonna lie, first impressions, she's pretty nice. Let's hop on in here. All right, so let's take a closer look here. So this is actually really nice. I'm quite happy with this. Let me flip the camera around and get you guys into a little bit better view here. Not sure if I can do that. Nope, I'm gonna have to stop the video here. I'll switch around and we'll do a nice little view again here. Okay, here we go. So let's get this baby fired up here as well. Oh, volume down there. Okay, so we do have low fuel. It was just delivered there, so as you can see, a lot of it's still wrapped up in plastic. I'm sure the girls from the Brantford Hyundai channel will be over at some point here to check out the details on it as well, but since it just came in, thought I'd give it a look here. So a couple things that I've noticed right away, and actually really like this new center console area with it now this floating look. All of your buttons are kind of here, wireless charge pad there, and your dual cup holders. The new screen, it feels so much more open and kind of user friendly, I guess you'd say. Big storage area down here. I got my hand there, so a full good storage area. You can store a bunch of stuff there. Most people will probably get it filled up like myself, and then it'll just be a useless pit of accessories. Your new Type-C charging system all around. You do have the dual mode there as well, so you have the charging only plus the USB input as well as charge as well. You do have your normal cigarette lighter, which is super handy for the air pump as well. So this car should, like the 24s, come with the tire inflation kit as opposed to a spare tire. Let me just get that turned off there for us as well. But yeah, so it does have the new steering wheel, which we've seen now in a couple of the other vehicles that came in. Easily, actually quite a bit bigger button feel, it seems like, than even on my Veloster and my Kona. So I do like that. I love the scrolling volume, your cruise control, adaptive distance, plus the resume. Different menu options here, so that's your different view. So this is the preferred with trend package. There's quite a few different trim packages available this year as well with the new XRT. Kind of similar layout up here as well. You have your big sunroof panoramic in this one. Let's get that opening up there. Absolutely love that view. Plus you do have the ability to open it. Oh yeah. So it doesn't fully open, but that's still a good amount of real estate there. Probably a good, what's that, 14 inches or so worth of distance. You do have your nice wind guard as well, super durable. Then one of the other things I do like, it's a subtle thing, but all new interior lighting with LEDs, and that's front, rear, and then also in the back there as well. So that's quite nice. Some of the other things, the new vents, the new Type-C charging all around, and then of course our new, just gonna sign in as a guest here. So I got the volume off here, but all of the new screens, the new layout, everything. I do like this textured kind of like soft feel on here. The big parcel shelf, that's actually a pretty deep, nice sized spaced shelf there as well. What do we got for glove box? Nice deep glove box. I think it's only illuminated on the top trim level, the Ultimate. But other than that, it's a really nice little update. I do really enjoy these seats. These are the leather seats. I know on the XRT, it's supposed to have some badging up at the top here. So that's gonna be interesting to see as well. But so far, here, let me just get this cool down here as well. There we go. Let's get some of these peeled. The most satisfying part about getting into a new car, peeling all the little plastics. Can't tell me somebody doesn't enjoy that, like myself. All right, let's get this one here too. There we go. Oh, yep, satisfaction. I'm gonna leave this one on here because that is a touchscreen, so we'll leave that for the actual. Oh, there's Mr. J through the very dirty window. All right, let's get this one here as well. So that is new as well, the new dual zone buttons with the same same screen on there. So you do have the ability to kind of get them all different temperatures between the two sides. So that's pretty cool. I do like this new overall layout. It just kind of refreshes it completely there. But let's go into the vehicle side of it here. So we're gonna go into setup, vehicle, driver's assistance. There we go. So this is kind of an idea. Simple way to kind of get into your driver's assistance menu and into some of the changes that are going to be made for your own personal preferences. I love the ability to go through, make all your changes here for your turn signals, headlight delay, high beam assist. It's very similar to the previous generation, just a fresh layout. So this layout is actually the same layout that we're seeing on the Santa Fe and on the Sonata. I'm sure going forward we'll see this too on some of the new cars that are coming out. Back into the setup menu here. What else do we got? So device connections, profile, screen layout, cluster. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff. It's a nice, let's see our cluster options here. Illumination, okay. So yeah, adjustability, blue light filter. I don't know. Let me go, what do you guys think? Do you like the revamp? I do personally like it. It's maybe not for everyone, but I don't know, I think it's going to be a really well received kind of new design on here, new layout especially. Just the more open feeling, and then also having that wireless charge pad where it is here. That is so much more accessible and usable than where it was before, with it being kind of tucked away. Cup holders are nice, large area. Sure we'll be able to fit a nice large double in there. Not my personal, I'm a large regular guy with a caramel shot if I'm feeling a little bit adventurous, we'll say. But overall, I don't know, what do you guys think? What's your opinion on the 25? What's your opinion on the 25 versus the 24? I think it's enough of a change in here that it kind of makes sense with the addition of the new trim levels. Oh, that's one other thing I do want to see here. The new train and drive button here. So if I click it on the screen, we have terrain, we have new snow, mud, and sand screens. And then back to the drive mode here. So there's snow, mud, sand. Drive mode, normal, sport, and my drive. So not too many changes there, but nice little layout. I do like how accessible everything is here. The on-off button, or sorry, the start-stop button at the stoplights. Downhill assist, parking cameras, which in this trim level it does have just the rear camera, but I know some of the other ones are going to have that full 360 cam there as well. So yeah, other than that, I know there's quite a bit more changes. I'm going to head back inside, kind of review all the paperwork, and then we'll go over the changes together. I'll add those in as well. But really like the refresh and the update on the 25 interior. So super excited to see what all you guys think. Keep me posted. Drop a comment, drop a like, post some questions. Ask me what you want to see or want me to show you. I'll kind of go through those comments, see what I can find, and try to get as many answers out to you as possible. All right, let's head inside. All right, so a little bit more boring, I guess. We're inside, not in the car. But I'm just gonna go over a couple of the different changes that have come to be for 25 that we don't have the models to kind of show you yet. But some of the new differences, I guess, would be on the Ultimate trim. We do have adaptive cruise control level 2, forward attention warning, and the direct driver monitoring system. So basically that's the one where it actually pays attention to yourself, monitors your hands on the wheel, things along that lines. Just a new updated version of that. New wheels, new tires, options. Apparently there is new acoustic laminated side windows. That's on the Ultimate trim. So yeah, quite a bit of little changes. A lot of them will probably go unnoticed, the kind of behind the scenes kind of background things of that nature. But there's quite a bit new things. There's actually new, the digital key now is also available on the preferred and up trims. New heads-up display on Ultimate trim. You get the dual 12-inch 3 screens, which 12.3-inch screens, which we saw in the video, or sorry, in the in-car footage there. The over-the-air updates are going to be available on them. I know Canada's kind of a little bit lacking in those, so we're a little bit behind in that regard. New colors that were released as well. So we're going to see Atlantis blue, Rockwood green, the Rockwood green, which has been kind of a favorite of a lot of people, I've noticed. And then we're also going to get a Ecotronic gray matte, it's saying, and that's on the ice colors. So it'd be interesting to see. We're going to get a couple new colors as well for the PHEV, so like the hybrid and the plug-in hybrid cars. The Cashmere Bronze is one that I'm very excited for. I know we have one of those on the way. It's going to be a little while before it actually arrives. But yeah, overall, there's going to be quite a bit of new tech, new features, new kind of layouts on them. So yeah, ask me any questions you guys may have. We're getting a bunch of them in at work. So some of you may not know I do work for Brantford Hyundai here in Brantford, Ontario. We have a sister dealership, the Kia Brantford Hyundai channel, also on YouTube. They do a lot of videos as well. But I don't know, sometimes I just like to jump in and kind of take a look at those cars before they get all cleaned up, see how they arrive, kind of go through the nitty gritty and all that fun stuff. But other than that, there are a couple, so I've got the little brochure here. So exterior, so we already got over the front and rear bumpers. The new lower fascia is different on front and rear. The daytime running, we did do that. New anodized aluminum rear badging, so that's the one that's in the actual window there. New wheels and tires. What's this? So bridge type. So the new roof rails on the XRT trim. The XRT doesn't get the panoramic sunroof. It does get a conventional sunroof, it's saying. So that'll be interesting to see. I know we have those arriving, I think, in mid-August or so. And then also a new longer wiper blade to cover more on the back window for basically cleaning it. Yeah. Other than that, it is still the hidden design for the wiper blade as well. But yeah, as you can see, there's 5 pages of all new stuff that was gone into the 25. But the biggest, I think, is going to be those interior layout. That's going to be, I think, the most exciting. I've had a lot of people who are interested in it purely for that updated screen system and that updated layout. So other than that, let's jump back out to the car. The back seat area, we'll kind of go over that, and then I'll look at the trunk area as well. So yeah, just a little break, but let's head on back out to the car. So walk back out to the car. A couple of the beauties here in the showroom. These ones are actually all for sale. I mean, I know we're a Hyundai dealership, but to see these kind of just every day at work, the GT 500, that is a dream car nonetheless. I'm sure for not only myself, but quite a few people. But here, let's open up the back. Sorry about the brightness here. So the new H logo key, not a fan favorite. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I don't know. It is nice. It does kind of take up a lot of space in the pocket though. Let's push the side button here. We'll get the trunk opened. So nice, big, high opening trunk. For reference sake, I'm just over 5'10", so not quite 5'11", but actually no, 5'11", we'll go with that. It's like 5'10 3/4. But as far as the trunk area here, big area. So I'm fully reaching in, just touch the back. The seats do have that ability to kind of lay back, recline, not fully back. I think this one's kind of in the mid position, and then that one here. But back here we do have our grab handles, so pull that, flips the seat down. Because I got the front seat kind of back for when I was doing the video earlier there, it doesn't go all the way. But we do have our 12-volt hookup there. This is kind of how they come, all plastic wrapped up. So you guys usually see the pretty side of it when the girls and the team unwraps it. So this to me is the most satisfying part. So I don't know. It's kind of one of the things I do enjoy. Other than that, you do have your standard under the trunk area here. Nice little parcel kind of spacing. It does pull all the way out, and you can actually lower it down a couple inches if you want some additional floor spacing. Or if you take the foam right out, there is a little bit more room underneath there. That's your tire mobility kit. Kind of replaces the tire, the spare tire. I know it's not the best in all situations, but the cars do come with that unlimited roadside assistance for the 5 years in Canada. So that's pretty cool. And that is North America wide too. So from Ontario on a trip down to Florida, heading to Disney, or heck, over all the way out to Cali, maybe going to Vegas, who knows? The roadside assistance does cover North America. So pretty cool little system. But yeah, as far as the spacing back here, oh heck, let's just hop right on in. So, here we go. So other than head space, when you're inside the trunk, there is quite a bit of room in here. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel a little bit bigger than the previous, but I think that's just because it's fresh feeling. But measurement wise, I'm pretty sure they are the same. All right, let's get this closed up here. Nice one touch on the button there. Then let's hop in the rear seat. So as you can see, they kind of come in all protected up. Lots of plastic, or kind of like recycled plastic. They normally have little guards here. So let me show you. Peel that up, and that actually keeps the trim and everything nice and clean. They do, oops, double, it's on 2 press unlock right now. So 1, 2, there we go. So first look at the back. Nice little layout here. Again, everything's kind of all protected in this protected wrap still, but same, because this is a customer unit, I'm not gonna do too much here. Oops, sorry about that. But let's jump in. So back here, let's fold this seat back up. As you can see, we do have everything all plastic wrapped, like I said, still. But spacing, so this passenger seat's in kind of the normal position. Let's get a check here. So again, lots of leg room there, front to back. Even with the driver's seat in the fully back position there. Let's jump back over here. Oh wow, it's actually surprising. So that's the seat in its full back position. Unless you're a very, very big individual, I don't think you're gonna ever drive in that spot, but I still have adequate leg room. And then I can also So the seat now is in its locked upright position. I can even lay that back. Oh, that's actually a good recline. Probably a good, say what's that, 60-degree angle. So nice, comfortable. Again, lots of leg room, lots of headroom. There's the all LED interior lighting. Some of the previous models didn't have full LEDs throughout. They've done that now standard on all the different trim levels. Yeah, the back of the seats, I'm wondering if they've done this just to create some added knee area. So if the seat was to be laid back, it would still kind of cover over there. It's pretty cool little changes. A lot of them are super subtle. A lot of them I know you guys aren't really going to be super concerned about. My new favorite thing to test is headrests. I don't know why, but after driving some of the vehicles lately, some of them have really, really incredible headrests. Other ones, not so much. This one, not bad. Little, really supportive, nice bolstering too. So if you are laying back on there, it does actually give you quite a nice feel. What else do we got back here? Yeah. So where I'm sitting, even in the reclined position, the headrest, or sorry, the sunroof just comes above my head. So you'd have a beautiful view of the sky while driving if you have it all opened up. Hooks up there. The back of the seats do have these little cargo catches, which based on the elasticity here, good flex. So you can be able to store some nice stuff back here. Down here we do have dual type C chargers. Again, all plastic wrapped up just for the protection of the vehicle. There we go. So nice little dual charging system there. So you have the little ones in the back seat or whatever the case might be, charging your phone, charging a tablet. Lots of different lots of different areas to keep things and devices charged. So that's always appreciated, especially now when that is something that hadn't really thought of before, the whole back seat side of things. But with my little guy and my little princess as well, that's something that kind of always comes into play, because no matter how many times you charge the device, for some reason there's always one that's dead. So having that back here, super handy. What else we got back here? So let's leave this passenger side seat down a little bit as well here. Get them both kind of in a more relaxed position. So same idea. Again, lots of leg room. They do have, if you notice there, they do have the child safety lock pieces in there. Let's see if I can get that open. And that is, if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, just the duals on here. So two for the child safety seat locks. So it is a good size back here for a couple seats with the reclining seat feature as well. It is pretty handy on some of the car seats. They do have a really weird positioning. So to get that nice flat leveling, having the ability to lay that seat back and forth is pretty handy. What else we got? Kind of the rear cup holders. So take a look down here. It is kind of a deep pocketed one for a bottle of some sort. You should be able to fit pretty well most every bottle in there. Maybe not a super tall one because it might interfere with here, but your standard water bottle size, Gatorade bottle, all those will still fit in there quite nicely. Yeah, it's a pretty nice place to be back here, not gonna lie. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any other questions that you guys want me to review or any other details, drop a comment, drop a like, share this video please, and then I will update as best I can. Other than that, I'm gonna do a little bit of a walk around too with just some of the other stuff that comes up. We'll kind of go over any of those questions if there's something that comes up as well. Alrighty guys, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and like I said, if you have any comments, I'll try to answer all those questions and comments and inquiries, I guess, in the next video. The more you guys ask, the more I can come up with ideas for the new cars. We just got in the new, like I said, we got the new Tucsons today. We have a couple new Sonatas. I do have a video on my kind of thoughts on that, so check that out as well. And then we do have a couple Santa Fe's, so I don't know, keep me posted. There's more coming in all the time, so I can kind of review them for you and kind of go from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching.